Hi Fish, and welcome to Lucky Fish GG channel, where we are talking about poker. In today's video we will be talking about 6 disgraceful moves which can get you to real troubles like financial losses, argument with someone at the table, get punched into your face, and also thrown away from the casino or even put in a blacklist. Okay, so we will be moving from light division to the heavy one, really moves out of line. You would ask me, Nazar, you became like a priest of the poker world. You just preaching about what is right, what is wrong, how we should behave. Why it is so important to you? The answer is quite simple. I've been playing poker for more than 14 years, and I visited a lot of countries and places. I've been playing from smoky underground games in Russia to the finest VIP rooms in Macau, and I know what is absolute worst and absolute best of the poker player. You definitely don't want to play at the poker table where the guy on left from you are flicking his cigarette ash on your arm, the guy on the right from you is spitting next to your feet, and the glass of whiskey can ended up flying to dealer's face just because she dealt a wrong river to someone. You want to play in nice environment. The environment I described just now is more like a casino vibe, even more suitable for the movie, not for real life. I never seen such situation. Okay, I've seen such situations in real life. I was lucky enough I didn't see fights at the poker table, but I saw serious arguments, and even things flew to the dealer into dealer. So let's keep our environment where we are playing, our community, healthy and nice. Because poker players are, in my eyes, it's a nice intellectual people who like playing intellectual game. Okay, let's get started. Move number 1. We will be moving from very light one. Move number 1 is pretending to fold and then raise. This move, I don't understand why people do it. It doesn't bring much financial benefits. So you're basically sitting in a late position, you fold your hand, and you grab your hand again, grab your cards back, and then say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know it's my move." And then when someone before you raise, you re-raise or go all in, and you kind of like, "Oh, I am bluffing." I think nowadays nobody will buy it. Move number 2, fake confusion. Let's be clear, when you play many hours in a row and the dealer is unprofessional at the poker table, there are a lot of space for fake confusion. A lot of situations are not clear, people miss some player, they check, miss some player, and when it is last round past, the guy from the beginning say, "I didn't say a word, I want to go all in, I want to re-raise." So what you've been waiting for? That sort of fake confusion. Or for example, you just saying, "Oh, I didn't know it's on me, it's my turn." Or the guy drop the chip, it could be like 5, or it could be very small nominal of chip, it could be very, very small, and he say all in. But you're sitting on another table on another side of the table, and you drop the same amount of chip and say, "Okay, I call," and open your hand. So if you lose in this situation, you may say, "Oh, that's all in. I didn't know. I didn't hear." And the dealer also didn't announce it, didn't make it clear, because you act too fast. You say call, and then you open your hand, and then you can insist that, "I didn't know, that situation wasn't clear, I didn't call, I don't want to call all in." So that's actually cheating. That's quite rude. But due to dealers' unprofessionalism, and due to you kind of experienced, and you kind of manipulate the situation, that's disgusting. Let's say it this way. Okay, let's move on. Slow rolling. Those who learn how to play poker from the movie, they think that if you're holding nuts, you definitely have to take few minutes to think before go all in or call. That's wrong, guys. That's wrong. That's you showing disrespect to all players at the table and dealer. I'm not talking about the situation when it is still a lot of chips to go, when you thinking how to get as much as possible chips from your opponent. You can take 10-15 seconds, yes, but when the choice is obvious, all you need to do is just call your opponent's all in and you are holding your nuts. Dude, what are you thinking about? Why it took you 2 minutes to think about a call about a cold when you're holding your nuts? Okay, it's super annoying. Please don't do it. Move number 4. We're moving to already to heavy division. Move number 4 can get you to real trouble because it's actually direct cheating. Agreeing to run twice, then backing out. This situation could be possible only in a place which doesn't take charge of private deals. In some casinos, as far as I know, when people agree to run twice, they call additional dealer to verify the situation or manager. They also charge additional percentage for that, the additional rate. But if they don't do it, some unprofessional dealers, they may not verify or may not make situation clear. So you just say go. Oh, okay, go, deal, go on. And when the first board is open and based on the first board you win, you just show your hand and say, yeah, I win, give me my chips. No, two times. I didn't say 2 times. I just say go. I just say okay. It doesn't mean I agree to run twice. And dealer also didn't confirm, didn't make it clear. Okay, so it's like you manipulate of the situation due to your experience and unprofessionalism of the dealer. But actually, it's a direct cheating. It's a cheating. It can get you to some troubles. It depends against who you perform this trick. But if you play in some private game in New York, underground New York game, I would suggest you to think twice before performing such thing, because sometimes money doesn't work. Okay. Move number 5. Breaking verbal deals. This one you may say is quite similar, but there's still some difference. When in previous move, the place can kind of take charge of the situation. In move number 5, the situation, the place, the casino cannot take charge of the situation because it's a private deal. You guys may be drinking some whiskey and you have some private battle with someone at the table, and then you guys just all in pre-flop. Both of you all in pre-flop. Then you show down. He show 10 deuce, and you show jack 3, and then you just agree that you will chop no matter what outcome of the river. You just agree to chop. But when dealer still have to proceed, when dealer dealt last card and you hit your 3, your pair of 3, so you actually won because you have a pair, and then you insist that you want to take all chips. You don't want to chop. That was just private deal between you and that player. The dealer and even the host of the place, they have nothing to do with that deal, and they cannot kind of like change the decision. They cannot do anything to protect that player. The deal was clear. Everybody heard that you two make a deal, but nobody can protect you from cheating because it just was a private deal. So it direct cheating of that player. It can piss him off so much. It depends on the personality. But if you're playing with some criminals at the poker table in US, they will just like, do you want the chop? No. Okay, so don't risk your life. Money doesn't worth it. Okay, and reputation also. Your reputation is, if you live in that city, don't do it. Okay. And the last one. The last one has two situations. Last one is touching somebody's cards, peeking into somebody's cards. We have two different situations. One situation can get you to an argument. Second situation can get you to some financial loss. Okay, the first situation, you are playing against some player, you have a big hand, and then he goes all in on the river, and you are thinking hard, should I call or should I fold? And then you finally fold your hands, and without asking his permission, you just reach out to his cards and you pick into it, or even worse, you reveal his hand to everyone at the table. So even if he called the administrator, the manager, and ask to do some action towards you, maybe they will put some penalty on you, miss one round of the game. That's it. But for him, some people are very sensitive about showing their hand to other players because they consider it like a valuable information, especially if hand is big. So, and they also may treat it as a personal offense. And everyone at the poker table will understand that you would do the same to them in particular situation, in similar situation. So you basically fall down in everyone's eyes. You like a trash at the table, and everybody will treat you as a trash. Maybe they will still remain talking to you, saying hi dude, but they will remember this situation. Situation number 2. You are sitting at the poker table, you are playing already for a while, and then dude sitting next to you, and you guys having some nice private conversation, and you already feel like, oh, we are so close buddies. Meanwhile, he having a big hand, he goes all in pre-flop, and the opponent who is sitting in front of him, in front of you guys, he is thinking call or fold. And then, because you already established some connection with that guy, without his permission, you're taking his cards and peeking into his cards. You're checking his hand. I warn you to do not do so, because while you are checking his cards, the opponent who is thinking, he definitely studying your face. And maybe you get some alcohol, maybe you are not good at controlling your emotions, you can reveal some information. Maybe you are like, really? How come you can go all in with this hand? Or like, yeah, your ace is so good. Or like, yeah, you can give a smirk. So the guy studying your face, it represents confidence, it represents shock, it represents surprise. And based on your emotions, he will make a decision. So if he called and your body was bluffing, actually, your so-called friend can call the manager and ask you to compensate his loss or his winning, his loss, to compensate his potential loss, just because you check his cards and reveal information, you give away information about his hand. Yeah, so this situation can lead you to financial loss. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it was interesting, and those who play live game a lot, I believe you experience some interesting situations at the poker table. Maybe it was a very uncomfortable situation, maybe there was some fight because some situation at the poker table. Please share with us in the comment section. We will be happy to gossip about it, and it also helps me to develop my channel. Please subscribe, give me a thumb up, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.